Hey everybody, my name is Aaron Christian. I'm a worship leader here at Harvest House of Prayer in Columbus, Georgia. And today I'm going to be presenting our daily devotional for our 21 days of prayer and fasting that we're doing here in January. I just want to start off by asking, show of hands, if you're watching this video, raise your hand, who has ever needed help? I mean, desperately needed help. I know I have. And when my mom became ill suddenly and unexpectedly last August, and then she died, I was where King David was when he cried out for help in Psalm 86. Now, I don't know exactly what King David needed help with in this chapter, but this guy went through a lot of trials and tribulations. And he also messed up quite a bit. But I can relate to asking God for help. It's easy to do that when you're on your back and the pressure's on. It's easy to cry out for help when things are so bad that you don't even have the words to say. You know, you cry out and you say, "Lord, help me." But what I want to focus on is what King David has to say after he prays for help. So look at Psalms 86, and we're going to look at verses 11 through 13, which says, "Teach me your way, O Lord. I will walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name. I will praise you, O Lord, my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify your name forevermore. For great is your mercy toward me, and you have delivered my soul from the lowest hell." There's a lot to unpack out of these three verses, and I'm not going to unpack it all right now. But I will say this right here. If you find yourself crying out for help to God, as I did last August when my mom passed away, be like King David. Ask God for help, but then ask Him to teach you His ways and to unite your heart with His. And when God does that, you're not going to be able to do anything else other than worship and praise Him. That's what we see in verse 12. It's the outpouring of God teaching us His ways and uniting our heart with Him. Worship and praise naturally comes from that. And in the midst of your praise, in the midst of your worship, God's going to give you a testimony. And that's what you see in verse 13, that you can't hold in. You got to share it with others. So this is my challenge to you today. If you're walking through a trial, a tribulation, a hard thing, cry out for help, but don't stop there. Ask God to teach you His ways, to unite your heart with His. Worship Him in that moment and watch Him unfold the testimony in your life.